This is the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast. Kick back and hang with your hosts, Quixote, Lewis, and Joel. Let's mark out.
Oh, yes. You know what time it is. On the Mark Wrestling Podcast is back with the three-man band. First off, fellas, thank you for holding down the fort while your boy took a little hiatus. Had some birthday celebrations, some family around, some lazy days, just kind of chilled out. But I have my brothers back here filling in the gaps. Thank you, fellas. Much love to you guys. Much love. Much love. Well deserved. But we're back. Episode 140. Listen, man, we had a pre-show talk just a little while ago. We got a couple of topics for you guys. We're going to treat this like a WWE card. We got three main things to bring you. That's it. Three main things.
In and out.
In and out. That's it, right? WWE in and out. We're giving you the appetizer. We're not even giving you an entree. This is straight appetizers for you guys. But stuff to think about. Fellas, first off, how you fellas doing? Joel, what's going on with you, bro? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Another great episode of Dynamite tonight.
Yes.
Some fun things happening in wrestling. Summertime, SummerSlam coming up, All In coming up. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan.
It's a good time. How about you, Lou? How you doing?
Yeah,
man?
likewise. There's a bunch to talk about in all companies, not just WWE and AEW. You know, TNA's got their stuff going on.
Yeah.
AAA is killing it right now. I'm not watching consistently, but I am seeing all the highlights. I got friends that watch AAA, and yeah, they're doing their thing. So lots of good stuff all around. Oh, and not to mention, you got the G1 climax happening in New Japan. So yes, this is definitely an eventful. It has been and continues to be an eventful summer for pro wrestling in general.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. Lots of stuff going on in pro wrestling, and one thing we got, and you mentioned it just a little while ago, we got AEW All In, and we got WWE SummerSlam coming up. Two of the biggest summertime events to kind of, I guess, end off the summer. And one of these events is either going to be dope or one's going to be very questionable. We'll see how it goes. Or maybe we might be pleasantly surprised by both. Maybe both are bangers. Right now, I'm not loving the shape up of the card for SummerSlam. I feel like it's been there, done that. But we'll see. I'm not going to kill it now, but as the coming weeks as we get closer to the event, I'll take my belt off and lay into WWE if I need to. But we got to talk about, fellas. We got to talk about the ticket sales. You know, here at On the Mark Wrestling, you know, we don't talk too much about ticket sales or who's doing what or whatever, but since some of you WWE marks like to go out here and trash AEW for ticket sales or not being the best show or whatever nonsense you guys are talking about, I wanted to share something with you fellas. Just take a look here, guys. A good old Google search gave me some current numbers for SummerSlam 2026 and AEW All In 2026. Tickets distributed for both nights for SummerSlam is at 45,878. Now, if my math is correct, I believe that stadium can hold, 60? Or is it 50? Something crazy.
I mean, it's a football stadium, so it should hold like 60,000.
60,000, 50, 60,000.
Something like that.
Easy, right? So according to these numbers, SummerSlam is not selling well. Now, some people say it could be multiple reasons. who in the hell is flying to Minneapolis in the summer? Why am I doing the Minneapolis, right? But that's one thing. Or is it the card? Is it the prices? It could be many things. And fellas, I'll lay that into you when we get to there. But then I want to go to AEW All In. Tickets distributed so far 29 to 30,000. And its sales looks like so noticeably lower than previous sales, which surpassed 50,000. Now, this is only for one night. So if they got 30,000 so far for one night compared to WWE's 45 for both, they've already outsold one of the nights for SummerSlam. Fellas, what's your thoughts on the ticket sales? Will these get better? Does AEW have to worry? Does WWE have to worry? Or should they both be worried? What's your thoughts, man? Of these current ticket sales, man? Lou, what you think, man?
I don't think AEW should be worried per se. The biggest concern with AEW is that it's the lowest of the 3 Wembley Stadium shows in terms of ticket sales. So I think that can be attributed to the fact that this is the third time in 4 years, or the third time in 3 years rather, that they're running their biggest event at the same arena or stadium rather, and it's overseas. So that kind of plays a factor, and with the economy and inflation, all of that. That's going to impact not just AEW but WWE ticket sales too. Ticket sales for all sporting events. But I think that would be pretty much the only concern as far as AEW is concerned. I would like to see this be the last time that they run Wembley Stadium, because there's no need to do it anymore on an annual basis. Like, you can please bring it back to the States. We saw how successful All in Texas was. So, please bring it back to the States. It'll be a lot easier for the dedicated fans here in North America. Shout out to the UK fans and whatnot, but this is going to be your third one. I think they need to just freshen it up a little bit for their biggest event of the year.
Yeah.
But, AEW is never say never, but AEW is not, the expectation for that company is not to sell 70,000 tickets, right? Like, because they're not quite there. So, but either way, like, I still think selling 30,000 tickets is fine for what it is. Is it a disappointment because it's Wembley Stadium? Absolutely, because Wembley Stadium you can fill up to like 90,000 to 100,000 people. They play football, they play soccer. But it is what it is, because that you're going to get a quality event. Now, on the WWE side, that is a colossal disappointment, because people want to throw out that, AEW can't sell this and can't produce these types of ratings and can't draw this kind of viewership compared with WWE on Netflix and USA and how they sell out, blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing. My thoughts on SummerSlam is that the product is not hot enough for them to be running 2 nights and expect each night to sell 65 to 70,000 tickets and pack out that stadium. Yeah. The product is just not that hot. And so far, the card is just okay. I'm sure the show will be good, but leading into it, the card is just okay. It's nothing to write home about. It might be more appealing to a younger audience who's like dying to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, dying to see CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. And that's an interesting match, because they haven't had a big match like this since CM Punk has come back. So that's interesting. But other than that, I feel like SummerSlam this year, I know they started doing the 2 nights last year at MetLife Stadium, but I really feel like this is the year where they should just done 1 night.
Yeah.
And I feel like the ticket sales would have been far better. But at the same time, when you're charging an arm and a leg to sit in the nosebleeds, that doesn't help things either. So WWE has got to They gotta wake up and smell the coffee, man. You gotta lower these ticket prices. This is just too fucking much. Way too high. Way too high.
Now, do you think it's ticket prices or you think it's
they're
card?
really starting to see the evidence of that?
Oh,
because
yeah.
if you can't even sell, what is it, 45,000 combined for both nights?
Combined.
That's pitiful. That's fucking pitiful for WWE's standard, since they're the gold standard, so to speak, for wrestling and sports entertainment. That is awful.
Joel, man, where do you stand with this, man?
I mean, yeah.
Is this signs to come for WWE? Is this a sign?
I think the signs have been there for a while. Like, if we remember leading up to WrestleMania 40, they were touting like the sellouts for like Raw and SmackDown, like weekly. Oh, it's been our like 16 weeks in a row. We're selling out every stadium. I remember at a point they were making the stage smaller for Raw and SmackDown so they could fill out more seats. And we haven't really heard that in a long time. I think the stadiums have been, I mean, the arenas, I should say, week to week have been not as full as they were leading up to that WrestleMania 40 moment. And also, they're running way smaller venues. And it's funny because nobody's really reporting that. But like, they ran like Atlantic City the other week. And I was like, what? When the hell does WWE run Atlantic City? It's been probably since like the 90s since the last time they ran Atlantic City. So like, that's a small venue, man. For them to run anything in the New Jersey, New York, PA area and go to Atlantic City, like that's weird. So you know something is up. I think they're like quietly not selling as much as they once were. I don't think the product is as hot as it once was. I think ever since WrestleMania 40, that was kind of like the end game, right? The like Avengers end game. And they haven't really been able to, just like Marvel, like the same way that Marvel wasn't really to get back up to that same steam. WWE hasn't really been able to touch that either. Like, and you know, it might be because you know they're missing a certain final boss that Lewis likes to cheer for. You know, he was a big part of that momentum during that time. Roman was gone for a while. He's back now. He's champion, but he's not really doing much week to week. This is something that me and Lewis discussed in last week's episode, I believe, where it's like, I need you to actually have a match on TV, bro. Like I need you to sell the show that you're the champion of. Like it could be a 6-man tag match on Raw. Like you don't even have to do anything. Just you have multiple cousins that you can team up with. Do a 6-man tag on Raw. You literally don't even have to do anything but tag in and do a spear. Like I just want to see the champion in actual action leading up to your biggest event of the summer. But we're not going to get that. We're going to wait until all the way to SummerSlam to finally see Roman Reigns wrestle. And he hasn't wrestled in the past PLE. He's just kind of just been coasting a little bit. And it sucks to hear, but Roman and Seth should feel bigger, and it doesn't. I don't know what it is. I know they got some time to heat it up, but right now it doesn't feel like that big of a deal to me. Like you would think this is like a WrestleMania caliber match, and right now it kind of feels like they're just going through the motions. Like the feud feels like they're feuding over, it's not like a blood feud. It's more like a who has more aura, which I don't think sells tickets. Like we need a story. I think that's what's really missing from a lot of these storylines. Like we have Oba and Brock, which is going to be a great fun spectacle, right? It's Hell in a Cell, Oba versus Brock. That's going to look great. Those two guys facing off against each other, those two beasts facing off against each other, that's going to be great. But the story was convoluted. You had Oba Femi win King of the Ring, give up his title shot just to face Brock Lesnar. Like, it's very, like, convoluted, not making sense. I feel like there's no hot angle going into SummerSlam right now. There's nothing that I'm like, damn, I got to tune into Raw. Damn, I got to tune into SmackDown. It's more like, all right, cool. I feel like people were predicting this card for a while now. So like even the fans that we wouldn't even consider smart fans kind of knew like, okay, we're probably going to get Cody and Punk. Yeah, we're going to get Roman and Seth. Yeah, we're going to get Brock and Oba. So it's like, okay, we got those matches on card. Those are your 3 biggest matches. So I don't see anything else coming up that's going to sell tickets. We already have the 3 biggest matches made. Yeah. What do you do now? Like, how do you sell 2 nights of SummerSlam? I don't know.
I guess you give them Live in EO Part 2, which is something I don't want to see. I love EO. And I love me some Liv, but there's just no
it's
chemistry in that match. There's just no chemistry, and it's not a good match. I'm sorry, it's not going to be a good match. Yeah, I don't know, fellas. We got to see what happens with the SummerSlam and all-in tickets. Who outsells who, or who? If SummerSlam can SummerSlam get to the 30,000 mark? If they don't break 30,000, they might have to go. I don't know, man. They might have to go to indoors for next SummerSlam, bro. Like
I wouldn't be opposed, man. I love the arena look.
I miss the arena pay-per-view, like the major PLEs, man, like a SummerSlam or a Survivor Series. Trying to do these ballparks and these football stadiums, and then you're charging $900 to $1,300 to $15,000 to sit in certain seats, bro. Like, who's paying all that? These wrestling marks and nerds don't have that type of cash. Like, you asking them, you basically asking them to put it on a pay later plan. You ask them to take birthday money out. You asking them to borrow grandma's money. Like, come on, bro. Y'all are doing too much. And at some point, people are going to be like, yo, I just can't do it. And WWE is going to start to feel it. And AEW hasn't risen prices. You could sit in the front row for a couple of $100. Like, I don't know. People will start to catch on, though.
You know, you mentioned something interesting with the people buying tickets. So I got the notification yesterday about the Survivor Series priority. What is it called? The on location, right? Whatever it's called. I think it's called on location. But I just for shits and giggles, I wanted to see like what this process entails, right? So there's different tiers, and you can place a deposit to guarantee your spot for priority seating, I guess. So there's like the floor seating, the bowl seating, etc.
Yeah.
Now, when I clicked on the front row seating, just for shits and giggles, this is just a deposit, mind you. This isn't even the full ticket, but it gets you the access. That joint was a $2,000 deposit for that. So then I scroll to my right. I'm like, well, let me see what the bowl seating was. And it was a $500 deposit. That's just a deposit.
That's crazy.
Like, it's a deposit to get you the first priority access. Like, that's nuts.
WWE is tripping.
Seriously, the average fan is not paying that.
They're tripping.
Yeah.
For $500, I can sit ringside for an episode of Dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They'll let you write something.
Lucky.
They'll let you write a segment.
I've already done that.
They'll let you write a segment
for that.
Word. They'll let you write a whole segment of TV for them. Yep. That's great.
Yeah, and I just found that hilarious because I don't think anything is worth like breaking. I mean, if you got it, you got it. But we're talking about the masses, right?
Yeah.
Like whoever TKO thinks that they're selling to that's not the reality. Like the reality of the people that are watching weekly on Netflix and USA and following along on YouTube and social media, they're like the everyman, the every woman, the every boy, the common working person.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars lying around. No. Are you kidding me?
Tripping. Like
for these families that go out to these events, that shit costs an arm and a leg. Because beyond ticket sales, you got to have money for merch because your kids are going to want a T-shirt, a wristband, this and that. You got food, snacks, concessions. Everything. Like, that turns into a very expensive outing. And I don't think WWE realizes that.
No,
I mean, they probably do, but they just don't care.
No, they don't
But
care.
now they're going to suffer for it because people aren't buying the tickets. Is Madison Square Garden even sold out for Saturday night's main event?
I don't think so.
Probably far from it, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's sold out, but even those tickets, man, ridiculous.
Also, I wonder as well, do we think this might be backlash based on like the fan experience at WrestleMania, because we heard a lot of people complaining about how there was like a lot of commercials, not a lot of in-ring action. So like if you're hearing that as a fan and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to SummerSlam, I didn't get to go to WrestleMania, but then you watch WrestleMania and we all watched it, we saw how bad night one was. There was more commercials than actual wrestling. It felt like, would I pay for this? Would I pay for a SummerSlam? Would I travel to Minnesota, like Quixote mentioned? Like, am I gonna travel for a card that might only be like 4 matches or whatever the case might be? Maybe they go 5-6 matches every night, but still, like, it's not worth it if the in-ring action is barely on the damn show and is mostly commercials.
Yep.
Slim Jim commercials and DoorDash commercials. Like I could watch that at home. Like
I know, Cricket Wireless. Like, you get tired of seeing the same old shit, bro.
Yeah. Now, fellas, speaking of Saturday night's main event, there's 4 matches right now, which, well, this is the card. And we know Cody Rhodes, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes versus Gunther and Sami Zayn, Paige and Brie Bella versus Fallon Henley and Laney Reed, Dan Houses versus JD McDonough, no DQ match. You know that's going to be Knicks players throwing basketballs on JD. Something crazy is going to be. Something crazy.
Wait, JD McDonough's facing who?
Danhausen.
Oh, okay. That's a no DQ match now. Okay,
no DQ. And then Lyra Valkyria and Bailey. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. I'm not going to that shit. So it has been.
Now Joel was yawning throughout the reading of that card.
Yeah, brother, what are we doing, man?
Exactly.
Hold on, man. This is the first major event that you're having in Madison Square Garden since the Knicks won the 2026 NBA Finals. You couldn't get a better card than this. You couldn't put a world title match on the card. You couldn't put something that actually had relevance.
And this is a week removed from Hove's legendary 3-night Yankee Stadium show.
The
like,
momentum.
You got to capitalize on the energy and buzz in New York City right now. And you're right. Like, so you opted to have a tag team match instead of a freaking world championship match at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
Come on, WWE. Come on.
And now, the crazy thing is supposed to be there. So, we'll see.
All right, but like, that's fine. But shit.
Also, if you want to compare companies, the last time AEW ran New York, we were all there, Double or Nothing, and that was an incredible show. It had the whole wrestling community buzzing about how great of a show it was. You're not gonna try to at least do something in New York City to get those fans be like, cause not only is the ticket prices higher than what we paid for Double or Nothing, I'm sure of. It's gonna be a whack 4-match card with commercials because it's Saturday night main event. It's commercials. It's on TV. It's on NBC or whatever the hell. Like, yo, commercial breaks.
Yes.
Oh man, what are they doing, bro?
Yo,
they are.
This is
what happens, man. When you got a bunch of suits running the company and they have no idea about the product. They don't even watch the product. They're just trying to make. They're just listen. Who's around? Is ISO Speed? Is get Drewski? Like, I don't know. Like they're just trying to maximize profits any way how, and wrestling just happens to be the catalyst for it. It's not because they like it. It's not because they believe in it. It's not because they love pro wrestling. It's just because that's just the business they're in, and we're going to make it work somehow. And in this is not making it work. Like you just said, someone in the back. I'm going to be honest, and I think, and listen, I don't want to say. I think it's kind of true. We have seen the show. We have seen what's that stuff? The Netflix show they got Unreal, right? We've seen Unreal, and we've seen the writer's room. Okay, just stick with me for a minute. There's nobody in that writer's room that looks like us.
They ain't got no culture. They ain't got no seasoning in that.
There's no seasoning on that chicken. There's nothing in the oatmeal. They just plop the oatmeal. The grits is dry. The bacon is burnt. Like, yo. There's nobody in that room sitting next to H. Like, yo, just H. Let me just tell you something. New York just had a big 3-day concert with Jay-Z. Knicks just won. New York is buzzing. Summer's crazy. This is what I'm thinking we should do or couldn't do. Like, no one is sitting there tapped into the culture. And we've seen what that writer's room looks like, right? And if three of us were sitting in that writers' room, this card maybe would look a little different if we had a little pull, like if we could, convince the higher ups. But I'm thinking that's what they're missing. They're missing some sort of like some heat to it, like some brothers in there.
Like give me fucking.
Something.
Who's the WWE champion right now? I'm losing track here.
There's Cody and
who did Sami Zayn drop the title? Oh, Punk.
Punk.
Punk. Oh yeah. What am I talking? Cody's not even the champion anymore. Yeah, Punk.
Yeah. So I would have. Come on, man. I would have had Punk versus Sami Zayn, right?
Yeah, the
First
rematch.
of all,
that's easy, right there.
Yeah, I would have had a rematch or maybe the initial match and held off on the title change to begin with. Or I would have even had Roman versus El Grande Americano for the world title. Make something cute like that, but at least it's buzzworthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
They dropped the ball, man. I'm man, jeez. We come on this podcast and we want to root for W. We want to do it. We want to root for them. But we're not going to root for them now because I'm going to hit my haters club right now.
Damn.
This is going to take us straight into the haters club because there will be no rooting for WWE.
Brought back the old theme song.
Because fellas,
we
got to talk about. Oh, man, and I'm sending a PSA to every single idiot out there that's planning to purchase this garbage. To purchase this garbage. And in the great words of our great co-host Lewis,
that's basura, man.
Yes. That is say it again, Lewis. Say it again.
That's basura, man.
Yes. This WWE club is the biggest ripoff I've ever seen in my life. If you purchase this membership, you should be drug tested multiple times a day. Like the price.
You are a mark.
The price is $100 for the year. And the founding member preview opens up this Friday, yada, yada. And then the monthly cost, $8.25. What are you going to get? This is what's bothering me about this club WWE, is that John Cena is talking to the fans like corporate Cena and not like Cena, the legend, quote unquote, the legend that he's supposed to be, and talk like a pro wrestler, bro. Like maybe you might sell more, or maybe people might agree to maybe look at this if you didn't talk to them in like a suit that's just trying to sell me something else, right? Now, initial club members receive a founding member kit. Includes a package of unique and exclusive items, whatever the hell that means, a sticker and a t-shirt maybe, right? Because let's be serious. WWE is not sending you anything crazy, right? If they said we'll send you a replica belt or something like that, maybe I might sign up. But come on, let's be serious. Club members will receive first look at WWE Club digital experience, whatever the hell that means. There will also be some special sneak peeks. A sneak peek? What am I paying for? Members will begin earning points. Club members will receive special ticket offers. Like, there's nothing. What's the subscription?
Yo,
what are you providing me that's worth the money? What? Come on, bro.
Oh,
fellas,
man.
What do you think of my haters club?
This is a perfect haters club, Quixote. And you know what's funny, man? A lot of people right now are saying song of the summer is Young Miami, scamming ass, scamming ass. You know the rest of the word goes, I think this is WWE getting in on the action, bro. They scamming the shit out of their fans with this $99 a year. So you telling me you got to sign up for the year? They basically gave you no actual what you're gonna get out of this. WWE digital experiences, whatever that means.
Digital experience?
You're gonna get what? And then it says you get like ticket discounts or whatever, which means you're just getting like you're getting the pre-sale codes. You're paying $99 a year for the pre-sale codes that we all get already. Like, what are they doing here? This is straight up greed. This is straight up like you could tell this is TKO saying, how can we extract as much money from our loyal fan base as possible? And people are going to pay for this. People are going to pay for this. We know there's marks out there that are going to pay for this. which if you have the money for it and you want to spend your money, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. But for you to sign up for this with them not actually telling you what you're getting with these broad bullet points that they're telling you, like that is crazy work. Like imagine if any other service, you can't just be like, yeah, here's $100. I don't know what I'm gonna get out of it. Like that's crazy. Like I'm not gonna give Netflix money without knowing that I have access to Netflix. Like what is this WWE digital experience? Tell me what that is. Am I getting like backstage footage? Am I getting what's on Unreal already? Like what is the actual selling point here? Like you said, if they were giving me a replica belt or maybe an action figure a month or something, like I could understand that. But you're literally paying $99 and you don't even know what you're getting. And I know people have already signed up for this. I know there's a bunch of marks out there that have already signed up for this.
There's a ton of marks out there that's definitely already signed up, got it ready, waiting for the codes or whatever needs to come out for them to finalize the transaction and then start going on to see how many points they're earning. 4 points per transaction of $2,000 ticket. Like, is it like, come on, man? Like, what do we do?
Is there an option to pay monthly?
Well, it says the monthly cost is $8.25, while the year cost is $100.
Maybe I can be the guinea pig out of us three in this situation and try it out for a month.
You're gonna do some investigative research.
I'm just as curious because, like, look, we're hating on this shit, right? Because it's bullshit. But I am so curious to see what you actually get. So if like I was to sign up and pay for a 1 month subscription, I want to see what sticker and T-shirt I'm getting, what discounted price. Like, that would be a really cool experiment. Like, if I could just pay for it for a month and then cancel it, shit. Like, why not, right? Because you won't know until you try it. Not that I'm dying to do it, but I am very curious.
So curiosity just got to me. I just Googled it. Apparently, you can't even sign up for it yet. You have to join the wait list.
Never mind.
As you're signing up for it, though, they do have a section where you select your favorite current superstar. And I was curious to see how updated this is, and it still has Sheamus on this list, who is not with the company anymore.
Oh my god!
So this is not really updated, as we could tell, and it looks
you
like
have to join a wait list before you can even sign up.
And then it says up here on the
quite
top,
some club.
Yeah, on the top paragraph, it does say shop exclusive merchandise like the upcoming John Cena Never Seen 17 collection. So it looks like they're going to put some merch behind this membership that we won't be able to get unless you're part of this membership. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me, man. It sounds like another way for them to scam their fans out of money. This seems a little desperate to me, in my opinion. Like, it seems like they're like, all right, we know we have a loyal fan base that's going to buy no matter what, pay no matter what. Let's squeeze as much as we can out of them.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me a lot of like what's going on in like the video game industry. The PlayStation is doing something similar like this, where they're putting a lot of their stuff behind like paywalls. It's like it's weird. Like I think this is like a weird like new way of businesses trying to extract as much as they can from those very, very loyal people. We all know those people. The people when you go to a show and you're like, oh, this guy's a mark. This guy still thinks this stuff is real. Like, this guy thinks wrestling is real still. And I think that's real. I think that's who they are trying to scheme out of money here with this club.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, fellas. Well, I'm thank you guys for indulging me on my haters club this year. This day today. And this haters club is in VIP. And we even not only champagne, but we gave homeboy chicken wings. We gave him taco. He's got a food platter. That's how bad this is. We gave him food. We usually just gave champagne, but we gave homeboy food. That's how bad this is. This
how
is
appropriate for the club.
That's right. Special treatment on this edition of Haters Club.
You know what? We should start the Haters Club, like an actual Haters Club, where our fans gotta pay us $100. Pay $100 for the year. You get exclusive access to the Haters Club.
Exclusive access. Listen, man. I might create that. See who's gonna. who's going to sign up.
I'm gonna join the wait list, guys. I'm gonna join the wait list. I'm gonna see what all this nonsense is about.
Listen, man, I'm curious, Lewis. You could do some investigative. You're the administrator, so you could do some investigative journalism right there. See what it's all about. Is it worth it or not? And my guess, I'm just gonna go into just gonna take a wild guess. It's not gonna be worth it, but we'll see. Fellas, I wanted to end the show with a special little thing here. We have one of our fans who's also a Mark herself. She gave us three questions in this little hat. I got three questions. I didn't read any of them. I don't know what any of them are gonna say, but we got a new thing called Hat Trick. And with this is, fan questions, right? We don't want to read them. We don't want to know what anything says. We just kind of want to jump into it and answer whatever is on this piece of paper. Now, here's the hat, and I'm going to pick out, let's see, this could be anything. Let's see. Okay, I got one.
Man, I'm nervous.
All right. So let me take a look at this. Okay. All right. Oh, okay.
All right.
Decent question. Pretty general, but it's a conversation in both companies. All right. So I'm assuming and the fan just knows AEW and WWE, but so it's okay. In both companies, what woman wrestler out today will be the biggest star in the next year?
Tekla in AEW.
Still. Oh.
Yes.
Tekla. So
I'm
you
gonna
say,
go
And then as far as WWE is concerned, are we counting main roster or NXT?
I'm going to say let's go in general because
In general?
yeah, let's go in general.
You know what? Nikki Blackheart, I see a ton of potential in her. What's her name now? Volkan?
Reina Vulcan
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Vulcan?
Yeah, Reina Vulcan or Reina Volkan.
Vulcan.
But yeah, I think she's got tremendous upside. So that would be my answer for each
She
company.
cuts a hell of a promo. Yeah, she's a good
Yeah.
promo. She's definitely a good promo. Okay.
Shout out to my Platino peeps.
Reino Vulcan and Tekla. I like it. Okay. Those are two hell of a good. Those are good. Joel, where you at with it, man? What do you think?
I think on the AEW side, I think this is the year that Willow takes that next step. Willow Nightingale will. I think she'll end up being a champion, a world champion this year. And I think she just has that mainstream potential. I think you could put her on radio, you could put her on news shows, you could do all that stuff. She has that. I could even see her doing like acting or maybe like voice acting, like cartoons, all that types of stuff. So I think she has potential to be a really big star for AEW, crossover star.
I can see that.
And then on the WWE side, it's a little more difficult because I feel like they tend to stick to the same, at the top of the card. But if I did have one person, I would say from NXT that I think once they do hit that main roster, is going to be like they're going to get a major push. I think it's going to be Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray is really good in the ring. She's incredible in the ring. I think once she hits that main roster and able to like match up with people like Rhea and Liv and Stephanie Vaquer and all those people, I think they're going to have some really good matches and people are going to draw towards her because she's like almost like a modern day Kurt Angle, but in a woman form, right? So I think she's going to have some incredible matches. I don't know how good she's going to be like when it comes to like being on the mic and cutting promos, but her in-ring action might do all the talking for her. So Kendall Gray.
Those are good choices, man. I didn't even think about Kendall Gray. I mean, she is the NXT World Champion, Women's Champion.
She's good.
And she's fantastic in the ring. I cringe a little bit when she talks, but like you said, Joel, I think the mic stuff is coming. It'll get better. It'll progress. I have faith in her. I'm going to give her a pass on that. I think she just needs a couple more reps as a main feature, talking on a mic, as a champion. But that's those are good choices, man. I agree with both. Tekla still being relevant in a year, I don't think she won't be relevant in a year. I just wonder how they're going to position her because she's so hot right now. Like I just wonder how much more can she be in a year? Like how do you sustain that, or how do you repackage it if they need to, which will be interesting. But that Reina though, I think they're hedging I think they're going all in. And next week on NXT first match, I'm going to be watching because I'm very curious about how they're going to present her and how she takes to this big stage that she's on. So yeah, man, it's going to be
we'll all be watching.
Well, we'll be
we'll all be watching for certain aspects of her in-ring performance. Absolutely.
I'm watching strictly for the ring gear. That's all. Yes, we'll all be watching here On the Mark, and we'll give our full review, full unadulterated review on her first match on NXT. Fellas, any final words before we end episode 140 of On the Mark Wrestling Podcast? Any final words?
I just hope that WWE gets their act together.
We say this every week, Lou, and we're we still have faith in them, man. We want them to do. We want them to win too. Like there's no hate for like. We want to see them do well.
I'm talking all this shit, but I still want to go to Survivor Series when they're here down in Houston.
Exactly. Listen,
like in Park, so
we still want to go to the shows, but you killing us here, bro. Like,
I know. You're killing us.
Yeah. How about you, Joe? Any final words, my friend?
No, just as always, thank you to all the fans that interact on the YouTubes, the TikToks, the Instagrams, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Keep being marks. Don't be tribalists.
Yes.
Lots of good wrestling out there nowadays.
Be marks, don't be tribalists. Oh, yeah. That should be a tag name. That should be like
there you go. I just came up with that top of the head. But
there you go. There you go. Everybody, thank you for joining us for episode 140 of On the Mark Wrestling Podcast. Until next time, peace.
You have just listened to the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast, a Scriptly adapted production. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube at On the Mark Wrestling. And email us on onthemarkpodcast@gmail.com.